Okay, let me check if the stream is working. Yes, I know. I'm streaming at another ungodly hour. I said I would stream at 3, but homework said no. So here I am. Here I am streaming at this ungodly hour.
I wish you I can become.
Asset confirmed.
Okay.
Preparing to move out.
We're gonna continue on with the quest. As we should. Hopefully not. Okay, buddy. Okay, let's actually do the quest. I don't think I'll be streaming that long. Unless I have the energy, but we'll see.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping
Well,
school,
homework,
won't you get
storyboarding.
expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite
I didn't even
Bubble
finish
Pop candy
3D
with
animation yet.
rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3
I
times
think my
last
quality
year.
is gonna.
Just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous.
I really
Oh, right.
need to.
What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha?
Rhetorical.
Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck. Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie.
Pretty sure.
Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
You want the mic back. You want the high quality sound back. I guess I'm not doing homework then. There we go. Mic is better. Happy now.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Alfang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Like, I wanted do parts where I'm not talking. Well, I want to do parts where when I'm not talking, I switch to the iPad because I only have one USB-C on this laptop. So I have to switch between my mic and iPad, and my iPad has to connect to the thing. What kind of story is it? Well, my friend, I don't know if I'm able to share. I need to open a window. Window capture, storyboard. Select the window. So, basically, sorry for the bad mic quality, but actually, my mic is plugged in. What am I saying? So, I'm not done regularly at all, but it's a story called Time's Up. We transition into this scene. And we got a little angel looking up into the sky. She sees his family. I'm not done with this part, but apparently her halo works as an indicator to see how long a person has left to live. So the plan is to have her, like, imagine, like, there's a little timer box right above this person's head, and then they got, like, let's say, how old is this guy? 40 years. No, that one is donezo already. We're moving on to another project. This is a completely different class. And anyways, this guy, let's say this guy has like 40 years left in his life. She would see that through the ring. And she would look back down when she looks at those people watching. She smells something delicious. She flies up to discover what it is. And it's a bakery. Delicious snacks. And she sees a little baker making his stuff, and look at the milk. Kind of old looking, huh? Well, too bad. I'm gonna use it anyway. Plop. Okay, the cookies are done. Time to put them into the oven. I'm not done with this part, but he picks up the cookies and he brings them in. But then the angel sees this. I'm gonna have like a scene where she's looking through the ring. But she only has a minute left. Uh-oh. Oh no! She's probably gonna have like... something like this. And we're gonna delete that. Something like this. And she rushes over to the rescue. Here are the cookies. He eats one. Oh, but he doesn't feel good. I wonder why from that old milk. He tries to get down, grabs the bowl to vomit into, but he tips over the milk, and she notices, and she tries to clean up that mess. And she tries to grab it, and she throws it on the other side. What? Uh-oh, his face is covered with a bowl. And he walks over. She's like, no, you must not trip over that broom. Lifts it. And that's where I finished. Yeah. Not much going on. I'd say I'm 70% done, but... Anyways, I need to finish this quest.
Let's go. Thanks.
Should we go and ask them one by one?
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Maybe I should do my 3D
Yeah,
animation.
let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go
That
find
class I'm
Uncle
kinda struggling
Arfon,
with anyway.
And Val, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Why are you making me walk? Stop.
Huh?
Uncle Afek, how come you're not collecting materials today?
I had to stop for now. Poor Slimmix block all the roads lately. Barely anyone comes through. And sales are rough. I heard they're guarding the mountain house too. How did your folks manage to get here?
We got our ways.
Back in the day, I could outrun those poor Slimmix amateurs even with a sack of lumite ore weighing me down. But no point dwelling on past glories. What brings you here?
Huh?
Uncle Afang, recognize this porcelain at all? Never seen it before, but this is definitely high purity porcelain. How long is the story going to be? There's no like limit, so it could be as long as I want it to be. The plan is to make it short and simple, but whatever I'm doing is not short enough.
Hi there, are you Mello?
Yeah, what's up?
I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Can you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you seen this piece before?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Really? What? Don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all Salem Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help, little one. Can you tell us about the origins of the porcelain shard?
No way! Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk.
This is the remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this.
It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal, even though when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. If I could fix your toy, can we work something out?
Huh, you can fix it? If you can really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard came from.
Oh boy.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I've never seen you before.
Bro, I already wrote the story out. I am not gonna change it, bro. It's already donezo. Do you need to know the ending? Because when you say wake up from a dream in the end, my professors have seen that ending before multiple times and they hate it, so I'm not gonna follow your advice. Sorry, bro. Actually, we're not strangers. Just look at this elegant lady. There's no way she's a bad person, right?
But just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today. And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side. You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Reassure Mello.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend. So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Tuh.
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for you! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrong. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going. Where is Dante's place? It's up there, very close.
Who is this Dante? Are you... You're not Dante.
Miss Isolde, do you
You're
think this Danny
Dante?
can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this.
Of course it's a
The
child. Why
trigger
am I
link
not
is misaligned,
surprised?
That's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Huh? Is load... What?
Well, it seems our four friends.
Isolde fires a plastic Denny from the toy gun, which strikes the wall near where you're hiding.
Over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
So, you knew you were here.
Turns out you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. So you're a regular here. You really had us fooled earlier.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha?
Meanwhile,
Anato?
I didn't read that.
Miss Isolde, you're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another
This
year.
green-haired
I can't
girl
believe
is
you still made it
really,
to Silent Bay,
really
given how
suspicious
strict
right now.
Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here!
Oh.
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
It's not often we get young folks like you visiting. And here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories.
Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall.
Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. Bruh. That is dumb. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. Let's say Silum Bay. Yeah, I'm at the beach now. I want to know more about you and your comrades. Exploration reward for Nodcry? I'm like 40% there. I don't know if I have time. I'm okay. I'm actually okay skipping it. Honestly. I have enough for Durin. I'll do it if I have time, but I kind of doubt it. Finals are more important. Durin and who else? I'm blanking on the name. Hold on. The other guy. I already got some primos out of that event. I just didn't get all of it. Varka. There we go. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero front line. Bruh, did you know? Fun fact. Thanksgiving break? It's only 2 days off. And you want to know what I do on those 2 days off? Work. You want to know why? Finals. I hope you learned that about college. I have to learn. I have projects, bro. People still study. And also, family. Family gatherings. There is no time in Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving break ain't a break, bro. Even in high school, it wasn't a break for me. It was just a way to do... It's just a little break to give us more time to do work. I am just saying. So no, there is no break in Bong Sing Se. But I will try to stream a little more during the Thanksgiving break. I will stream a little earlier. A little. Probably like 11 p.m. earliest, because my day is finally done at 10 p.m. officially when I'm at home. Lamau, yeah, Thanksgiving break is a work week. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero front line. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Waifei Peninsula and Janus Quarter. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. Indeed. Back then, we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for the city. Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the defense force, do I? But, well, sometimes life drives you along for the ride. I suppose what you call a useless person. Is it just a coincidence that Miss Isolde said that, or did she overhear our conversation in the mountain path? Not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Silum Bay first. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I don't have any questions. Yeah, I don't have 2 hours. No, I don't have 2 hours. Sorry, bro. I can only spend 1 hour a day. And that's on regular dailies. Regular dailies take an hour. You need to time manage, bro. It's not 2 hours. You say 2 hours, but it will take 4. No, you're wrong. I have no exploration. I like doing exploration without the clues. Without the clues, it will take a long time. It takes time for me to figure stuff out. And it's also story quests, too. And I don't like reading. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
Nah, you play too many games.
Mrs. Zold
Wow.
used to be a soldier.
Wow.
And it seems like she's been through a lot.
Okay, buddy. You tell me to play more games and say I play too many games? Man, what a hypocrite.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Monato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
There are plenty of
Came
people who
just to
can
ask
play
you about
Florida
a piece of
games.
porcelain you found. Of
I just don't
course,
care about the
we were
commission,
also
the
kinda
dailies
worried
as
about
much
you,
for
so we
each of
thought
them
we'd
when I
check
spread
up
the
on you.
time out.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Monato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it.
Is it... Can you not judge me for playing 4 games?
I know how much Mom's been through. Mrs. Zolda told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
You really impressed me, Dante.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Mrs. Zolda, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Hold on, I'm 3D modeling. Where did I get this piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Silum Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
What do you mean by that? Thank you for your understanding.
Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for your understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Hold on. Let's have Fairy locate all the nearby hollow
Let's have
exits.
Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can
Sell
use the
it?
money to buy a new toy instead.
No.
I mean, sure, I guess.
What?
But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
Oh, no. A children's toy often seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. This particular gun right here looks rather old. Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to do?
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Isolde's instructions, you fire a shot out toward the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard, so once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Looks like luck's on our side, huh?
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky. It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really.
3, 2, 1 is
just-
crazy.
Suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead. Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Ukinami, is that your story?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves. I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that? No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan. That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out toward Lemon Hollow in the distance, and just like that,
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it.
a long time passes.
I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for
No
your
response
insights,
means
Mrs.
I'm
Old.
not going to
You've been a
follow what you
great
said.
help.
No need to thank
By
me.
the way, I'm not going to follow what.
Steinfield,
There are
you
times
look
where I
much
want to
more
follow
lively
what
than
you
back at
say,
the
and there are
banquet.
times that I don't want to
Seems
follow what
being
you say.
around
And when I
someone
don't
your own
respond,
age really does make a difference.
it would mean I don't want to follow
All
through
right,
with what you're
everyone.
saying.
I'll be heading off
Just
now.
letting you know.
Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed
And also,
where
I'm
the
animating,
Obscura
so I'm not
flowed
really
out of the
looking at
hollow,
chat right now.
how about we head in and take a look?
Good idea. There's still some time before nightfall.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good. Miss Yuzaha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Here's the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. Borrow a boat. Man, this is taking a long time. What a hurtful clarification. After entering the hollow from where the Obscura shard had flowed out, well, I already told you I'm already stressed out from other stuff, so I'm gonna give you a sassy response. Sorry. I would rather stream what I want to stream. After entering the hollow from where the Obscura shard had flowed out, Fairy quickly discovers tiny pieces of Obscura in a nearby drainage channel, so you follow the current upstream, searching for the source, and before long...
Ah, there it is. The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down? And it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Let's move then.
Sorry.
Please be aware
Oh
of
my
ether
gosh.
activity units.
What do you...
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
I mean, when you're fighting these guys, you don't have to hold back. It's super relaxing, right?
I know.
The path ahead splits into two directions.
Both paths lead to a higher ground, and the water flows into that drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Are there any clues? Hold up, check this out.
Ah, there's small wheel tracks here. It seems that they become contaminated with nearby miasma.
At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse to imperceptible levels after a while. Could these traces be recent? Seems super sus.
Hey, everyone. Since we don't have any leads on the water, should we check out where the tire tracks lead? Might give us the breakthrough we're looking for.
Sounds like a plan. Belle, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using that insight technique Shufa taught you.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Gensen. So, it's just streaming. I don't want to treat it as a job. I'd rather just, like, treat it as a little side thing I want to do. And just saying, when I get told what to do to the point where I get annoyed, sorry, I will tell you I'm getting annoyed. Wheel tracks tainted with traces of miasma. Looks like they're from a small cart of some sort. Following the trail of miasma might lead to more tracks like these nearby. Thank you for letting me reveal what I want to say. Wheel tracks tainted with traces of miasma. They're from a small cart of some sort. Following the trail of miasma might lead to more tracks like these nearby.
The tracks lead right up to here.
The messy wheel tracks suggest that carts are frequently passed through here. Upon closer inspection, you notice a thin cart on the ground nearby, probably dropped during some commotion.
Wow, there's so many wheel tracks here. Looks like people have been moving heavy carts
Around here a lot.
This many tracks don't fade easily.
I got a spam text, sorry.
Since there's carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transporting something. But are they bringing stuff or taking stuff out?
Both? That's actually a good question. Yeah, anxiety.
What's up? Something on your mind? Look here. Do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavier through. Oh, well, Princess, you're sharper than I thought. Hey, look. Isn't there something on the ground up ahead?
It's an access card. Hey, Belle, take that access card with you. Might come in handy. Yeah,
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks.
I'm just saying, this semester, classes have been like 10 times harder compared to last spring. So it's kind of been hard for me to stream without being stressed.
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
I usually stream when
More than
like
the
there's
ethereals.
a
I'm
time,
curious
a
to see if
deadline
that
happening
door
with
up ahead
a
can be
gotcha.
opened. Let's go see once we're
And
done
I'm doing
with
this very
it.
last
Come on,
minute.
let's go check out that door.
System, notice, please scan your access card. First, look at the card I picked up. The door ties.
Oh, good. Our luck's not. Whoa, what's that sound?
Sorry to inform you. Device status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and re-enter the initial password to the boot. It's probably because of the miasma around here. Don't worry, there's a bamboo workbench right by the gate, and stuff like the initial password must be stored in here. I'll sneak in using EOS. Be right back. I'm counting on you then. Yeah, as I said, I only stream when I have a deadline with the game. I really want that skin.
Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
That's it?
The miasma around here is getting pretty big. And there are more monsters, too.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble. So we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Yeah, I get you.
Wow. Mr. Kono is throwing shade at himself.
Whoa! Our princess is throwing shade?
Princess use it, huh?
Never mind. It's probably better if I just keep quiet.
Probably.
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. I was thinking there might be a passage behind that miasma. Yeah, wait. I got this, Alice.
Nice. Focus on the target.
Check out what's behind that miasma. Yeah.
This elevator goes down. The wheel tracks end here, which means it went to the lower level. Will that card we found earlier work on this elevator? Use the card.
Note, insufficient card authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt.
Not just a key card, but a password too? Since when did this elevator get such high-level security?
Harry, got any leads? I apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system and an mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it. Well, let's look around, see if there's another way to get through here.
Whoa! This place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed straight through.
Miasma around here is particularly thick.
But the appearance we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one looking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought these folks were crazy enough of hauling stuff around on all this miasma.
True, this is such a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this.
Looks like there's nothing around here now. How about powering up the elevator? Let's check somewhere else. Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up, and tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great, that settles the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. Huh? That's a little odd, though. Odd? Look here. The box's labels claim the contents of thermal insulation materials for construction, but that tends to be very light, so how did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. So that means they aren't the outer packaging for the shipment. Huh? No, these boxes definitely came from that shipment, but they never contained any thermal insulation. And there's no way whatever's in there is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes as a cover. But there's nothing around here that'll keep us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. The group then investigates the area thoroughly for some time, but still can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's call it a day and head back for now.
Alright then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. My lady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that? It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
You mean some memories are coming back?
Are some memories coming back?
No, I'm sure I saw it recently, but I just can't seem to recall anything now. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can. We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
That's kind of mean, isn't it? Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Route. Meanwhile.
Excuse me.
Thank
Sorry to
you.
bother you all, but are you
Thank
Miss
you, Gibson.
Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
a package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
What's going on? Surely after somewhere Phylum Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble.
Oh no, he's tricking her, isn't
Since
he?
the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful
Oh no.
in case something goes wrong during the delivery. What? What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
Soon after at Suibian Temple,
After bringing that fake concierge back, Sir Yinhu and Monato went to interrogate him.
wonder if they're done yet. I should go check.
You're here, Belle.
What's the situation inside?
What's the situation inside?
Well, it feels like we witnessed a whole new side of Master Pan.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
Why Mystic? Anyways, maybe I should ask Alice if it scared her.
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago on the way back from...
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
Wait, on the way back from Sailun Bay. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
Well, we don't have any evidence.
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
Oh, you haven't played ZZZ
How
before?
come? Because I just remembered the crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw
Yeah,
in the
ZZZ
hollow.
has pretty good music. Good soundtrack.
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beeline and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
Ether explosives?
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
What are they planning to do with these explosives?
What were they planning to do with the explosives?
He doesn't know the exact plan. He's at the bottom of the chain. The orders came from his superior at Porcelumex. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's hear the bad news.
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong? I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
Looks like we have a decision.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishuan Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
Better keep you good with that, princess?
I wasn't reading. Oh my gosh.
No problem.
They're probably just discussing boring stuff. Anyway. Contact sheet. Yishin. You dial Yishin Shifu's number and tell her everything that happened the past few days.
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the hollow tomorrow. Porcelumex has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So, you mean things aren't entirely under the control?
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
Sorry to trouble Shifu.
Sorry to trouble you, Shifu.
There's no need to be so polite. Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What do you mean? What is it, Shifu?
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Oh, follow your guidance, Shifu.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
It's time to go to sleep. Unless... discuss accommodation arrangements for everyone.
Belle, the call's already over? I was just about to go say hi to Shifu myself.
Well, how are the accommodations coming along?
Have the rooms been arranged?
We're still trying to
Your
figure
what?
that out. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
In that case, why don't you two stay with me?
In that case, why don't you two stay with me? My room is a bit more spacious since I have to keep the HDD in there. It'll be like a sleepover.
No problem. Whatever makes you happy.
What good sleeping schedule. After that, everyone worked together to move the furniture and set up the bedding, folding beds and everything else.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Really?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself. You never went on a field trip as a student?
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Uh-oh.
Wait!
She knows.
Ghost stories? Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm in.
Ooh, count me in too.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
A rather exquisite folding crochet needle. Interestingly, it was placed at the back of a colorful decoration resembling a character in a cartoon. Looks like it was improvised from a hairpin.
Huh? This is...
It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Ooh, it's Magic Sailor Boo.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo! I used to wait for it to air every week when I was little. How nostalgic. Right. Yes.
Are you all right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Good question. From Alice's expression, there's more to this than just losing something.
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something. This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumix's lab inside the hollow. It was my first time being in a hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it.
Oh.
I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You
thinks it's
grab a
her
head home.
fault.
I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then. You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Oh.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him.
Huh?
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why...
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Imagine that was the same hair clip. Feels like you're holding out on us.
Sounds like you're holding out on us.
It would be crazy if that was the same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komano.
Same.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on. We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komano. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
After chatting for a while, Manato and Wise go back to their room. You have to fight the urge to keep talking and obediently close your eyes, knowing you all had things to do the next day.
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready.
And then at dawn...
Ready to move out.
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Senior Inhu and I will support you from afar.
We completed it. That only took an hour and a half. Belle, how are your preparations going? Should we head to the Hollow now? Let's go. Surprisingly, I can stream and do homework at the same time. I'm surprised at myself, and I actually got some good progress in. Soon after you arrive.
All right, people, let's move. We can use that elevator now.
Note, to activate the elevator, please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt.
The access card's right here. Master Pan mentioned the code should be 110011. Let's try it out now.
Whoa. There's a lot of porcelain crates here.
Those are obscuras.
Alert. Sample component analysis in progress. Analysis complete.
Multitasking
The
can be
target's
stressful
composition is a
sometimes.
99.97%
It's rare that it's
match
not
with the
stressful.
obscura shard you possess, Master.
Looks like the shard we found came from here. The Obscura and the explosives. Both definitely point to the same place.
Everyone, I just checked. The Obscura here has no coding. It's probably been stashed here temporarily, waiting to be coded.
So this really is the Obscura factory, huh?
So, this place really is the factory where they produce the Obscura? There's no doubt about it. Look, there's a door ahead. Behind it should be the open-air workshop where they cure the coatings.
Let's get going. We need to do a full investigation of this place.
Let's open the door quick so we can investigate the inside of the factory. My sword. Will never lose to anyone.
What is this? I need to find. Unhide.
Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend.
I'll fix it later. I'm talking about my 3D animation. Notice, please okay. Incorrect password. Please try again. Huh? Wrong password. Did that guy we caught yesterday hold out on us? Everyone, stay calm. Senior Yu already asked. According to the guy we caught, this door's password is regularly updated based on the elevator's code. And the specific rules are in a log next to the door. Next to the door?
Could they have gotten scattered? There are quite a few papers on the ground around here.
Maybe. Let's look around, Belle.
Why have we got so many passcode doors here? I'm getting super curious about what secrets they're hiding in here.
Fifth, Okay. Fifth, the solidification process for this batch 10 Obscura has been completed. The Obscura will be transported in the materials lab tomorrow morning for sample assembly. Assembly work is expected to be completed next Monday. Please proceed to the main entrance of the materials lab that evening to transport into the Obscura out of the hollow via Route C. Note, the storage location for the Obscura will be notified separately. So, effective today, the workshop entrance password has been reset. The new password is identical to the elevator password. Looks like this notebook is the log we need. From the text above, the materials lab hasn't been abandoned. The Obscuras produced here are still getting shipped over.
They need 10 Obscura sample containers at once? It seems like they're running a large-scale experiment.
That does sound suspicious, but never mind that for now. Belle, there really is a clue about the password in the log. It should be 110011 here too.
But the pages at the back of the log are missing. The password was probably changed later. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, it's the final project. 17th, thermostatic unit malfunction has been fixed. 19th, password change scheduled for tomorrow. New rule, add 1 to the 3rd and 4th digits of the current password.
Look, the password's been changed, just as we thought.
The add 1 to the 3rd and 4th digits.
Great. That's the new password done and dusted. Don't you think this whole new password change is a bit half-baked? Guess the staff.
Because the staff here aren't too hot with numbers.
Yeah, just like you, Monato.
27th, starting tomorrow, a third batch of explosives will be transported into the lab via Route A and stored in the designated warehouse. All items within the lab and factory's premises will be destroyed in the demolition. Removal of items from the hollow is strictly prohibited. Critical documents will be destroyed in advance at the predetermined location tomorrow. To ensure on-site safety, all personnel must ensure the gates are closed before entering or leaving, no exceptions. The following day's password will be changed periodically. Change rule: subtract 1 from the first and last digits of the current password.
Look here, there's stuff about explosives on the log.
Look here, there's stuff about explosives on the log. Seems like the enemy is trying to blow this place up. If an explosion happens, it'll be detected outside the hollow too. Wouldn't that draw attention?
The enemy must have thought of this too. If they're still planning to go through with it, getting rid of stuff here must be more important. At that point, whether the explosion gets noticed or not won't even matter.
I see.
By the way, what's this important data they mentioned in the log? They even want it destroyed ahead of time. I'm so curious.
Judging by the date, they've already dealt with it by now. No point dwelling on it. Let's focus on finding info about the password instead. Found it. Right here. Current password. First and last digit -1.
Perfect. Write it down. Now that we found out the log pages, we can find out what the current password is.
We've got all the clues for the code. Let's try to figure it out.
Huh? So, you know the current code now, right?
The initial password is 110011, and the first change, third and fourth digits increased by 1. And the second change, first and last digits decreased by 1. Very well, Master. I wanted to solve it by myself! I'm not even allowed to think? Wow. No words. They think I'm that dumb. I was about to write down the answer. What a shame.
This is probably how those shards got out.
ZZZ really thinks we can't do math. This is so sad. This elevator seems to be the only way into the building behind us. Belle, can you get it running? Try to start the elevator. Notice, freight elevator is offline. Please restore power supply to activate. At least it's not that, of course it's not that simple. Please do not worry, Master. I've detected 3 intact ether generators on the platforms around the open workshop. They appear to be the power source for the current elevator. There's generators nearby. Let's hurry up and get them running.
Hold up, look. There are obstacles on the platform. Those drawers with the obscuras have popped out. Those drawers are equipment used to cure obscura coating, commonly known as thermal setting units. There should be a switch nearby to operate them for easy access to the obscuras.
Affirmative. I've detected the thermosetting unit control box located in your front left, Master. So it was right here all along. Looks like the circuit's busted though. Probably because the ground around here was destroyed. Belle, how about we split up into 2 teams? Lisa and the others can head up to the platform to work on the generator, while we figure out how to operate the thermosetting units and clear a path for everyone. Alright, let's do it.
So come on, let's go fire up the generator.
I'll leave the heat thermosetter unit to you two then, proxies.
Can't believe there are already so many ethereals here. Wasn't this lab making all those obscura not too long ago?
Clear your mind. It's just like when a house is left empty and gets covered in cobwebs in no time.
Got the power up and running.
Oh, that's good.
The platform's blocked by ejected thermal setting units. From down below, I thought we might be able to climb over them, but now that I'm here, that's gonna be tougher than I thought. Wise Belle, it's all up to you now. Meanwhile, the plaza below. Come on, Belle, let's figure out how to move the thermal setting unit. Belle, this machine is the device that controls this thermal setting unit, with wires running from here all the way to the device on the wall. Hold on, I need water. The power light is on and the status is normal, but the control button shows that the thermostating unit is closed. It's clearly ejected. The control unit must be broken somewhere, Belle. Let's check along the wires and see what's wrong. The circuit goes into the wall from here. Looking at the indicator light above, the circuit that goes into the wall is fine, but the circuit going out is broken. Found the problem. This is a tough one. We can't fix the wiring on the wall. But hey, Bill, have you noticed? The miasma feels pretty strong around this wall. Yeah, I can feel it. Bill, try using your perception technique.
Belle, let's try the revelation technique.
There we go.
All right, the power is on.
The gap looks kind of tricky to jump across. Let's get these thermal setting units to eject. Belle, Wise, I'll leave that to you. Meanwhile, the plaza below. Got it. Belle, let's get to it. It's the same device as before. Let me see, it shows that the thermal settings unit is ejected. The thermal setting unit is close though. Alright, let's look along these power lines and locate the problem.
Belle, it's our turn again.
We can get through now. Let's go.
Prepped and ready.
I've been wanting to ask, don't you think the Obscura look like coffins?
Do they?
And this open workshop is just like a huge mortuary.
But without the thermal setter unit, it'd... and that'd be... Oh, Yuzuha! You're doing it again!
Hold on. I probably need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend. My sword will never lose to anyone. hurry. I still have a lesson to attend. My sword will never lose to anyone. Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend. My sword will never lose to anyone.
Okay,
I'll handle.
You guys take the elevator. We just spotted a path up top. See you upstairs.
currently on floor 1. Go to. Uh-oh. Belle, look over there. There's a pretty stable fissure. Where does that fissure lead? Calculating. Please wait. Calculation complete. The spaceship fissure is one-directional, leading to an abandoned residential area on the outskirts of Aerospace City. Hypothesis: it appears to be the evacuation point after preparing the demolition. I see. If you put explosives nearby, it would make things easier to operate. There's quite a few buildings beyond the corridor, too. Don't worry, we should be able to find another way around later. Let's go find Yuzuha and the others first.
Belle, let's go find Yuzuha and the others.
There's a monster! Don't worry, we're here.
Oh, nice 3 arrows.
Perfectly symmetrical.
Belle, you two stay back. We've got this.
Right. What were you two talking about over in the corridor?
We found a pretty stable fissure at the far end of the corridor, with explosives piled up near it.
We can keep going. Let's go check out that building.
There are a lot of scuff marks all over the ground. It seems like a fight broke out here.
The marks lead right through the front door. Looks like the hallway beyond connects to another building, but it's hard to tell how big it is inside.
Feels like we're getting closer to the truth.
We've got to be getting closer to the truth now.
I agree, but this door... it's pretty heavy. Looks like it got jammed from an impact or something.
Genshin Impact.
Let me give it a try.
Oh, monitor. Oh, not even you can lift it?
Nope. They won't budge at all.
Or push it.
If it's not even budging for Monotone, I don't think we'll be able to open it. What should we do now? Maybe Kama can squeeze through the gap and check things out.
Hold on. There may be another way into the building.
Another way?
Another way?
Look! Near the ceiling on the left, there's a ventilation duct connecting the 2 buildings. It should be big enough for us to fit.
Well, what? What's wrong?
What's wrong, Yuzuha?
It's nothing. I just remembered a rat got into my house a few days ago. Probably came in through something like this.
A rat? Since when?
Rat? Crazy? I was crazy once.
It's not really the time for that. Anyway, back on track. I agree with Alice. We should be able to use the duct.
Okay. Belle, let's figure out how to get into the duct.
Alright, let's go. Oh, I can't even get in there? Let's get in. Get in! Found a usable device. Oh, I found a usable entrance. Well, let's enter the ducts from here. Bill, I know the ducts look suspicious enough, but crawling through them is going to be exhausting. We've been running for a while now. Maybe we should take a break first? No time! We gotta get into the ducts now!
The duct is bigger than I thought.
Oh,
Everyone here?
why is there...
Yeah, don't worry.
Why is there first person? Why can't I turn around? Why is there a cobweb?
I think there's something on the ground.
What was that?
You alright, Yuzuha? You're quiet.
Huh? Me? It's nothing.
I think the miasma is getting thicker here.
Why is there a gap here?
There's a light ahead. A room on the left.
Look, that's an Exaltist mark.
Doesn't this place belong to Porcelumex?
We need to find a way to get down and take a look.
This way. There's an exit.
What do you mean, wait? Oop.
There's a downward vent ahead.
Sure, leave it to me.
This massive room must be the Exaltus prayer room.
Look, there's a bunch of subjects scattered on the floor. There's gotta be more to these.
Alright.
Split up.
Look at all this stuff.
Skimming through the documents, I can see a destroy immediately stamps messily stamped all over the covers. Huh? Are these the files that were supposed to be destroyed ahead of time? According to the logs, they should have been dealt with ages ago. Why are they still piled up here? Never mind. Let's hurry up and see what these documents say. These files over here look to be on engineering assets. Ah, Bill, check this out. Approved. Converting equipment factory workshop number 1 into a prayer room for Exaltus researchers. Exaltus researchers? I've noticed before, Sarah. Dr. Lore and Mevora all have really solid knowledge about hollows. And we've also discussed, since the Exaltus don't want to research sacrifices, they need lots of funding and a stable venue. We figured they must have someone backing them, but I never thought it would be Porcelumex. Why is Porcelumex backing them? According to the data here, due to the bottlenecks in the porcelain purity, Porcelumex has been researching purification techniques to obtain suitable catalysts. They've been secretly conducted human experiments. They're just as evil as the Exaltists. Agreed. Since they crossed that line ages ago, they turned their attention to the Exaltists, and they've been in cahoots for 7 or 8 years now. As long as the Exaltists provide Porcelumex with the tech they need, Porcelumex gave them all sorts of perks, even to the freedom to do their own research. What's wrong? Did you think of something? Well, if they kept this partnership going for so long with so much funding every year, whoever's involved from Porcelumex's side is definitely no ordinary employee. Is it Damien? Or two superiors? Or perhaps all of them? Judging from Damien's attitude towards the Exaltus, it doesn't seem like he knows about their connection with Force Lumix. Besides, Damien isn't powerful enough to do such a thing and keep it all hidden. These files are really discreet. There's no specific names for Force Lumix mentioned anywhere. We've pretty much gone through everything here. Let's go check on how the others are doing. Why is there more?
You're here, Belle.
Did you find anything?
I am? Sorry, I just saw something horrific and I'm feeling a bit unwell now. Look here, it says test subject ES07, blood type AB, height 125 centimeters. Experiments show that the high affinity immunoglobulins in ES07's blood can effectively promote the aggregation of Force Loom components. Not only is the Force Lumix conducting human experiments, their test subject is just a child.
That's what I was thinking with the height. How could they?
Yes, it's true. The plan to research children's corruption antibodies is called Project New Leaf. Based on the test subject numbers and experimental reports, there were probably around a dozen. At the start, all the test subject numbers appear in the report. And then
After skimming through the report, it seems that these kids were living in a lab inside the Hollow, surviving on advanced air purification systems and regular injections of anti-corruption medicine. An environment like that is inherently harmful to humans, but the lab still kept conducting corruption-related experiments on them. For long, the number of children became fewer and fewer. This ES-107.
Yes, it appears this child survived until the end. If their lab reports can be trusted, they not only have a naturally high aptitude for ether, but they also develop unique antibodies. However, according to this report, Project New Leaf was terminated after ES-07's was lost. I suppose this child also...
You should take a break.
Okay, alright. Oh, yes, did you find any clues on your end?
Talk about your previous discovery?
I see. From the timing, it seems Force Lumix got into contact with the Exaltus not long after Project New Leaf went bankrupt. I'll check those materials it mentioned later and see if I can find any clues that relate to Force Lumix's upper management.
Let's go check on the others.
Yusaha, did you find anything?
Whoa, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that? You scared me.
That's uncharacteristic of you?
Really? I was just so focused on looking over these.
Anything worth noting?
Not yet. What I mean is there's a lot to process here. I need some time to digest it all. Anyway, you should check in with the others first.
Let's look elsewhere.
You're suspicious, Yuzuha. Belle, Wise, I overheard your conversation. I found a laptop that seemed to belong to the Exaltus. Is there something inside? I didn't understand much on the experiments and technical stuff, but it's got quite a bit on the Exaltus history. Mostly connected to the Exaltus remnants in the Janus quarter of Makarah. After browsing through the files on the computer, it seems the author was once Landon's follower. According to him, when many followers were left lost and uncertain after Landon's death, Mevrock appeared before them as an Exaltus official and settled them into Waifei Peninsula. After the partnership with Force Lumix stabilized, Mevrock ascended to the position of overseer, just as everyone hoped. They publicly declared that the creator would not mold unwilling subjects and rejected Force Lumix's proposal to continue human experimentation. The overseer shut down the human experiments? Yeah, really doesn't seem like their style. But these records remind me of something I heard a few days ago. Some captured Exaltus members were seen pretty ticked off at Dr. Lore. They said Dr. Lore defeated the creator's will by tricking innocent people with elevating water, and that's why he was punished. Come to think of it, Dr. Lore did mention something about how he's done even more than he was asked for. Seems like things are pretty complicated with the Exaltus. I'll keep looking through the materials here. Belle, Wise, go check with Yuzuha and Alice on their progress.
Porsalumix and the Exaltus. They've been colluding this whole time.
Things are looking even more complicated than we thought. Huh?
My asthma!
Another boss? Long hair.
This is a tough one. Watch out, guys.
Look out for yourself.
Warning. Unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching Slidian.
Unidentified? Who could that be? Hello, Barry? Barry, answer me! What's going on?
I have no idea. But we just lost connection with outside the hollow.
Leave it to me. You guys just focus on the enemy. The monsters are covering?
We can absorb energy from the miasma to...
I think I need a small break actually. I'll be back. See you again soon. Okay, I'm back.
If it just keeps feeding on the miasma, we'll get worn down sooner or later.
I think after this boss fight, I need better strength.
Naruto!
It's an ambush.
Ferox!
What? Well, that woke me up. A little bit, at least. After who knows how long.
Can you hear me? Belle, can you hear my voice?
Oh, good. You're awake. Wait, don't move yet.
Right. The ether concentration here isn't very high, but if that swelling on your head splits open, the chance of corruption will increase.
What happened afterward?
What happened afterward?
After you fainted, Ferox and his men brought us here and locked us up. But since you're from Yunque Summit and I'm part of the inspection team, Ferox seems unsure about how to handle us.
Gotta say, it's lucky I have you big shots here with me this time. As for our current location, judging by direction, we're in the valley behind the Obscura factory. This used to be the materials lab.
Oh, we're that close? Ferox took us on a huge detour. I lost track of where we were going. Yuzuha, your sense of direction is amazing.
It's not really my sense of direction. Never mind. In short, this is the main base where the Exaltus and Porcelumex conducted their research together.
Where's Monato, though?
Where's Monato?
Yeah, where is he?
Monato got dragged off for questioning. They were gonna take me, but he broke free and headbutted the guard. So they decided to teach him a lesson. That idiot! But one thing's for sure. Ferox is the one shipping explosives into the Hollow, and he's in cahoots with the Exaltists. As for why he wanted to destroy the Obscura factory and the lab, the answer is pretty clear now.
Wait a minute. It's because of that regenerating monster.
It's because of the regenerating monster.
Yup. Ferox's people call it a miasmic fiend. And apparently it just showed up near the Obscura factory not long ago. Ferox sent a bunch of folks to take it out, but they got wrecked, and so did the factory. The monster still hangs around the factory, but its territory is spreading. I heard the guards say it even made it to the industrial port last time.
Do you think the white-haired ghost the Silent Bay kids talked about might actually be...
It's gotta be! IUA is usually always talking nonsense. I never take any of that seriously. Back on track. If the monster causes any casualties, HIA or Hand will definitely get involved. And once they start chasing it down, they'll figure out Ferox and the Exaltus are in it together.
So to keep his crimes under wraps.
So to keep his crimes under wraps, Ferox had no choice but to get rid of the monster and the evidence.
Oh, and that issue you had with connecting to the outside of the Hollow during the earlier fight. Have you fixed it yet?
Nope, still can't connect to the HDD at all.
Nope, still can't connect to the HDD at all. Right before the signal cut out, I kinda heard Fairy say something like, "Unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching." I thought it meant on our side.
Did something happen over at the Swabian temple too? What should we do now?
We can't just sit around and do nothing. We need to figure out how to get ourselves out of this first.
We need to figure out how to get ourselves out of this.
Proxy, you're so good at handling crises. You bounce back so fast. I was kinda hoping you'd say that.
Well, good thing I said that.
A few minutes before you woke up, it seemed something happened and all the guards took off in a rush. Now it's all quiet. The perfect chance to make our move. A room without windows like this must have some vents for fresh air. Must be hiding in the walls or floor somewhere. If we can find a vent, we can totally sneak out through the ducts, just like we did in the factory.
Oh,
ones here are as wide as the ones in the factory? Should be fine. Let's just give it a shot.
Belle, I'll handle this area. You go search somewhere else. Alice, are you alright? Thank you for worrying. You're so sweet. No, I'm fine. No need to worry. Just seeing these old operating tables and instruments made me wonder where they used to capture children. And these prison-like rooms must have been where they once lived. Also, the color of the building in this area reminds me of a laboratory I visited as a child. Don't tell me that night on the other side of that wall where I was, those children were suffering. Sorry, I shouldn't get lost in these thoughts right now. Better focus on finding that vent. Dang it. This thing that looks like a vent is actually just connected to the... This thing that looks like a vent is actually just connected to the room now next to... Dang it. This thing that looks like a vent is actually just connected to the next room over. Belle, I'll check out this area. You can look elsewhere. Seems you're back to your usual self. I've never been a negative person to begin with, and unlike you, who just woke up, I've already accepted the fact that Ferox caught us. What I mean is, compared to before encountering the miasmic fiend. Well, duh. Seeing all those spine-chilling evil atrocities recorded in those files could make even my brain crash and burn. Alright, let's get to work. If the guard comes back, all our efforts will be wasted. And Belle, Eos will help look for the vent. Thank you for your hard work. Eos isn't afraid of bad guys, but I was really worried before they would separate me from you all. Thankfully, since they don't have enough guards, that didn't happen. Belle, I've been trying to search for Wise's signal, but I can't sense anything. Suddenly, my connection with the outside world was cut off, like the HDD being unplugged. I'm sorry, I can't help at all. To be honest, I'm really worried about the situation over at Zuoibin Temple, but let's not make Eos worry anymore for now. Don't worry, Wise and the others are pretty sharp. Okay, got it. Time to focus on escaping. We found the vent! Just like Yusa said, it's definitely big enough for us to crawl through. I don't know if we can actually escape, but this is the only way. Yeah, first we need to gather intel, figure out how to rescue Minato, and then escape together. Let's head out as soon as everyone's ready, or we won't make it before the guards return. Alice, I'll carry Manito's weapons. You just worry about their sword. Huh? They didn't confiscate our weapons? Of course they did, but they stashed everything in the cell across from us. As soon as the guard left, I had Kama sneak them over. Poor thing was totally wiped from dragging Manito's massive sword around. Alright, let's get ready to head out now. You're good to go.
Alright, let's hurry and leave. The ether must have gotten into the room through here. Thankfully, no crystals have formed inside.
Yeah, if you used that move from earlier here, we'd all get hurt.
Yeah, he used
It's the exit. No one's here. Let's get down. Watch out! Monsters! Let's be quick and quiet. It'd be trouble if Ferox's men find us.
There's a vent in the corner of this room. Maybe we can use this generator. It worked. Now we can get to the vent.
Let's hurry up.
It's good in.
Wonder where this will lead us.
Shh, guys. I think I hear someone next door.
We need to stop the fan.
What do you think you're talking for that? Who knows? Thinking about those labs.
Let's get out of here quick! The vent's straight ahead!
One more minute in here.
there's a person here.
I've been backing you for ages, and this is the mess you leave me with?
I hear someone right ahead. It's Ferox.
What do you want from me, huh?
Let's get closer and listen in.
Oh, you exaltists. Look, I've been more than generous to you over the years. As long as you give me the tech, you can carry on with your research, praising your creator or whatever. I've never stopped you, right? But seriously, you caused this huge mess in Wi-Fi and then just vanished overnight, leaving the miasmic fiend in my factory? What's the deal with that, huh?
You mortals just won't get the great overseer's plan.
Wait, overseers?
Wait, Overseer? Is he talking about Mevarok? But didn't Shifu take him out already? Or did they fake their death?
Oh, cut the crap. Where's Mevarok now? Where'd that guy take the other exaltists? Take him away and make him talk. He'll crack sooner or later. Yes, sir. By the way, did that young man held in the warehouse out front say anything? Who sent them? A Yunquei Summit disciple and the Time Field girl? How did they get dragged into this?
He's blacked out twice, but just won't say anything.
Well, wake him up and keep interrogating him. This is ridiculous. Why are all these people so stubborn?
This is bad. We gotta get Monato out of there.
Oh no, this is bad. We gotta get Monato out of there.
Okay, hold on.
Ferox said that Monato's being kept in the front warehouse.
I
We're
really
getting close.
need to use
Just
the
need to wait
restroom.
for the right moment to save him.
I'll be back. Alright, I'm back.
Mr. Ferox! Something's wrong with the monster over by the lab!
What do you mean something's wrong? Out with it.
While we were trying to take down one of them, those tumor things on its body suddenly burst and then it changed shape. It was about our height at first, but it grew way bigger and got more aggressive. We had no choice but to lure it to an empty room on the first floor of the lab building and lock it in.
Those monsters change shape. What exactly are the Exaltists doing with my lab? Can we get the power in the lab back up?
We've managed to restore some power, but at least half of the labs with the cultivation tanks are still down. It won't be long before the monsters inside break out. If even just 1/10 of those monsters can transform like that, we don't stand a chance. And the one locked up on the first floor might break down the door.
All right, enough. I get it. Follow me. We need to handle the explosives first.
Then Ferox and his subordinates hurry off.
All clear. Let's hurry up and get Monato.
This should be the place.
Spit it out, or things are gonna get a lot worse for you.
Let's catch them off guard and beat their booties!
Huh? Who's there? Show yourself!
They're the ones we locked up. How'd they get here? Call for backup!
I won't let you. Nice job, Alice. Let's finish this quick.
Monato, are you okay? Oh, crap. You're injured. Badly.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
But they said you passed out.
Are you really okay? We heard Ferox's subordinates say you passed out twice.
See? I'm awake and all good. Just a bit
Liar.
banged up. Honestly, being sore from a long day at work would be worse. Don't worry. We still need to figure out how to escape. If it comes to the point where I think I'm gonna slow you guys down, I'll let you know.
Hey, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck.
Sorry.
Guys, let's figure out how to get out fast.
All right, now let's hurry up and find a way out.
I know it might sound a bit strange coming from a time field, but I just want to say that we've actually got a solution right here. Do to them what they did to us.
Soon, a bucket of cold water is poured over one of the enforcers.
What the?
Oh, he looks really uncomfortable.
No need to feel guilty, Alice. Being nice to bad guys is just being mean to yourself. Alrighty, you awake?
Real.
Now it's our turn to ask questions. If you don't want a taste of your own medicine, you better fess up.
Yeah, I'll talk. Yeah, I'll tell you everything. Just ask.
Where's the nearest exit?
Where's the nearest exit?
It's on the second floor of the lab building.
The lab building.
Yeah, if you head out of the main gate of the warehouse, it's the building right across. That's it. There's a stable fissure on the end of the second floor that leads to the industrial port. That's how we used to get here.
How can we trust you?
I got a phone. It's in my seat.
Oh, let me check. Just as I thought.
And that is, what's wrong, Yusuha?
Something wrong, Yusuha?
Nothing. He isn't lying. The fissure is hidden at the room at the end of the hallway. But what did you mean by how we used to get here?
It's the building. It's not safe anymore. The Exaltists are doing some weird experiments in there, and there are monsters in those tanks. Ooh, with the power cut, a bunch of them have already gotten loose.
Any other exits?
Yes. There's a big plaza on the other side of the warehouse.
No, that's the way we were brought in. Ferox went that way just now. If we get close, they'll probably catch us.
Looks like we can only go through the lab.
Sounds like the lab is our only option. I just heard Ferox say that the monsters there are under control for now.
All right, then let's do it. Thanks for the info, mister. You can go back to snoozing now.
Huh? Hey, wait. No, wait.
You just beat him up. Before the guy can say another word, you saw knocks him out cold.
Monito, you okay there? Want to take a day break? You seem pretty safe around here for now.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I've been sitting around long enough anyway. I was just thinking about stretching my legs.
Okay then, let's go.
All right, let's head to the lab.
The door is over there.
Impressive. You just took one glance at the map and managed to remember the layout?
The elevator is right across.
Leave the miasma to me.
There's something behind the door. This is where they locked up the monster.
Let's just get through already.
The fissures on the second floor. Let's move.
What? No! Monito! Thank you, Monito.
Monito.
Are you okay, Monito?
I'm fine. You handle the miasma. We'll take care of this thing.
A bee?
This presence. Listen, guys, stay sharp. This is a sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Yeah, it's the kind of monster the Exaltists have been researching for a long time now. Their tech evolved so much already.
We gotta take it down quick, before Ferox's men notice us.
Your opponent is me. It won't hurt. I'll make it quick. It's time to settle this. Looks like there's still adjust your breathing.
Whenever I see Euphis that has alt animation, I just think how much of a pain it would be to animate those hands. Oh, okay, buddy.
I heard some noise in the lab building where that monster was locked up.
What? You mean those brats got away? Were they the ones that made that racket just now? Yes? Got it. Let's move. Team A's already gone in through the back door to the second floor. They won't let them get near the fissure. We need to block the first floor door.
Oh no! I think they heard the fight!
I hear them from the second floor and outside. What do we do now?
Oh my gosh, no. Minato, wait, you're coughing up blood.
Minato, wait. You're coughing up blood. You were already hurt, and to protect me, you...
Belle, let's put that aside and just come up with a plan.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Try to come up with a plan real quick.
There's a lot of space outside and a lot of fog. Can we use the weather to our advantage? But if they block off just a few key routes, we'll never escape. What about the second floor? There are enemies guarding the fissure. Do we really want to face them head on? Minato and the others are already too worn out for another fight. Focus. Think. What do we do now?
Okay, listen up, guys. I've got another way out. Take the elevator down to the basement, and at the end of the hallway, there's a giant sewer that leads straight to the underground river on Lemnian Island. It's a bit risky, but it's definitely a way out of the hollow.
What?
The enemies are right on our tail, so come on! Hurry up! We're running out of time!
There's Team 2. They should be here. You guys start the fissure. We'll go downstairs and check things out.
Let me in. Which floor do you want to go to? 2? Okay. I don't know where we're supposed to go.
This way, follow me.
Hey, you little punks, listen up!
What?
Give up and surrender now!
Uh-oh. More monsters.
Minato, stay back and leave it to us.
Oh, you think you can get away?
Perfectly symmetrical. Wait. There's an attack. Ignore him. Focus on the monsters.
Always get to your family and friends.
This way. Hurry.
And I've got ways to make them vanish without a trace.
Don't tell me they went underground. That's a dead end down there. You guys come downstairs with me to take a look.
Ignore the monsters. Just charge right through. The sewer entrance is right ahead. Here we are. This is it.
It's just as you said.
Thank you for letting me ignore the monsters. I do not want to pay attention to them.
To crawl through easily.
Belle, take Minato. Alice, come on, let's rip these boards off. We'll use them to stay afloat.
Right.
Yuza, how did you know about this place?
Shh. Don't talk. Save your energy. If you pass out in the water, you're done for.
You're donezo. Wait, seems like Yuza.
Wait. Seems like
Are you
Yuza-
planning to make a sacrifice?
Yup, you guessed it. I've been here before. When I was little, I was a test subject for Porcelumex and lived in this lab for a very long time. And I'm the lucky survivor they mentioned in those files they were gonna destroy. I thought I'd be a test subject forever. But one day, this uncle helped me escape. And we used this exact sewer. I never thought I'd come back here. And I can't believe they're still up to no good after all these years. And the sewer looks exactly the same.
Yuza.
They're catching up to us. Let's hustle. The water's cold, so stretch out a bit and warm up. Belle, you and Minato should use the same board. You guys go first.
You help the injured Minato and jump into the sewer together.
Hold on tight to the float. This river moves fast, so we can get out of this hollow in 20 minutes tops.
Right, we'll head out first. You guys better catch up fast.
Alice, Yuzuha, we'll head out first. You guys better catch up fast.
Don't worry about us. Good. They're off. It's your turn now, Alice. Grab the float. Your turn. Wait, what do you mean, my turn? Why aren't you getting in the water yet? You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Why?
No! Yuzuha! You're lying! I'm not lying. There's no time. Let go! No! I won't let go! I need you to explain everything first! Listen, Alice. Don't worry about me. Trust me. I've got this. I know it sucks, but we lost this round. Ferox will soon wipe the evidence here. I know him. He won't let anyone get away. But I'm pretty sure that as long as I go with him, Ferox won't bother you guys again.
So you're making a sacrifice?
What are you trying to say? Yuzuha, please, don't listen to Ferox's nonsense. Once we're outside, we'll find a way. I'm the one who dragged you all into this. It's my fault. So I should be the one to face the consequences. What? Why should you be the one to... I don't understand! Yuzuha, please, just come with me! Alice, don't you get it? You lost your dad because of me! What did you say? Alice, I'm sorry. I owe you this. What is this? Yuzuha! 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 It's okay. This will work. Now, time to do what must be done! All the nearby monsters are sorted. Time to go and say hi. We'll be all right. Luck.
Found him! In here!
Mr. Ferox, we've got someone.
Just one little girl? Where are the others?
Well, she's the only one we found when we got there.
You useless fool! Hey kid, where are your friends? Tell me! I'm sure you all heard what I just said. If you don't surrender, it won't just be you. Everyone you care about will suffer too.
There is no doubt in my mind, Mr. Ferox. You are absolutely capable of that. But seriously, why, at this critical moment, waste your time on these little nobodies?
What do you mean?
For a big shot like you, sir, no one has the power to mess with you. Not without solid proof. So, get rid of whatever there is in the hollow. No one can touch you. As for the others, I don't even know if they'll make it out of the hollow. Even if they do, they won't want to risk their necks ever again.
Ha! Nice try. You're just saying they're not a threat to me, so I'll let them go.
Yeah, all of this mess started because of me. So if you're looking to point fingers, here I am.
Taking all the blame yourself. That's a gutsy move. But seriously, what do you, a clueless little girl, know about cutting deals, huh? What can you even do?
Mister, don't be mad. You're a businessman. I came to you, right? You can believe I do have something you want. Remember this mark?
That's...
Years ago, there was a special test subject in this lab.
How did he not recognize
Her
her?
blood had these amazing antibodies that could push the purity of your porcelain beyond the company's previous limits and rake in huge profits. You once said she was worth more than the whole lab, and she was like the princess here. Too bad she vanished one day. You must have felt just as terrible as you do having to give up this lab today.
Oh, I get it now. You're the kid who got away. So you didn't die in the hollow. Someone, grab her!
Nobody move! If anyone takes a step closer, it'll be my blood on your hands. Mr. Ferox, now that you're remembering all this, how about we cut a deal? If you let them go, I can help you make back your losses. You know I've got that kind of power.
What? You want to be a test subject again?
That's right.
Wow. You finally broke free, only to waltz right back into trouble. You really are a lost cause, kid.
No, Mr. Ferox. I'm satisfied trading my freedom for their lives. Yup. It's time to return the borrowed luck from that day to her.
You're doing great, Yuzuha. This is the last injection for today.
Don't bother trying to talk to her. The child won't respond no matter what you say.
Is it PTSD from the previous corruption immunity experiments? I heard she was the only child who survived.
Probably. But then again, if we hadn't taken her back in, she would have starved to death.
That's right. I'm just lucky to be alive. And lately, I've even found a new source of joy. It's this vent here on the floor. If you follow the duct, you can crawl into a showroom lab meant for special guests. And from there, eavesdrop on all sorts of interesting things. Wow, I'm in luck! Someone's here today. So this is how porcelain is made, Daddy? That's amazing! Huh? It's a kid! Looks like she's about the same age as me.
Come, let's visit the next lab.
Wait for me, Daddy! So pretty. What a lucky day this is. But what I didn't expect that day was...
I knew it.
Because the dose I was given that day was higher than usual, I dozed off in the duct, woozy and dazed. I had no idea how long I slept. Oh no! I fell asleep.
What's going on here? Why is there a child in the ventilation duct? What's all over this child's body? Don't tell me Porcelumex is conducting human experiments.
Seal all the exits! Someone is escaping with an important research subject!
Mister? Maybe... you should just leave me.
Don't say something so foolish. Don't worry. We've arrived at our destination. You can get to safety now.
It's a stream.
Yes, it leads to an underground river beneath Lemnian Hollow. Even if the hollow's structure keeps changing, the water will never lose its way. It will reach the sea for sure. The current here is fast. Just 20 minutes or so, and you'll be out of the hollow.
Mister, aren't you coming with me?
You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Says the liar.
Now hold on tight to the float. Don't let go no matter what.
Okay.
All right. Now it's time for me to do what I have to do. I can't let them discover this drainage route. I have to get as far away from here as possible.
And as luck would have it, I was free. But that same stroke of luck also shattered her happiness.
The rushing water sweeps us along as we speed through the underground river made of pipes and rocks. All we can do is hold tight our floats. And so did the young Yusaha, who set out on her journey, feels lost as a tossed leaf drifting in the water.
Where are we?
It's outside the hollow. We made it! What about Yusaha and Alice? Did they manage to catch up?
I'm here. I'm right here. Alice, why is it just you? Where's Yuzuha? Yuzuha? She...
Wait. Look. Something's coming through the fog.
That shadow. Is it a boat? Are we saved? No, wait. Hold on. They're shining a flashlight. They're searching for something. Are those Ferox's men? They've tracked us down here? This isn't good. We're about to get caught.
Uh-huh. Right there. Sorry about the wait.
Wait, did I hear Miss Isolde? What is she doing here?
Belle, it's me. Hang tight. We're coming to get you. Still feeling cold, Belle? How about another cup of Senior's ginger tea?
No thanks, I'm good now.
No thanks. Don't worry. I'm good now.
Oh, the color's back in your cheeks. Guess you're feeling better now. We've puzzled out what went down on your side. Now it's our turn to fill you in on what happened at Swabian Temple. While you were dealing with that miasmic fiend, Ferox sent people to the temple. He must have been worried about getting exposed, so he wanted to lock us up too. But Obel Squad beat them to it. They figured out Ferox's plan, and we quickly followed them to safety here.
Sorry, Belle. Everything happened so quickly, and we wanted to avoid a showdown with Ferox's crew. So, we had to bail with just the essentials. I was hoping to reconnect sooner, but once we hit Xylum Bay, the HDD signal was all over the place. By the time I finally got through, Ferry said your signal was moving at 18 kilometers an hour. Good thing Colonel Isolde has so much experience. She figured you were probably in the underground river of the island, so we hopped on a boat to come get you.
Colonial Isolde?
Colonel Isolde?
Sorry I haven't had time to fill you in yet. I'm still on active duty in the military. And I'm here in Waifei Peninsula because the Defense Force thinks some bigwigs at Porcelumex are cozying up to the Exaltists. So they sent me to lead Obel Squad for a stealthy investigation. At first, I figured you guys might stumble upon some clues that could help us out. But I never imagined things would blow up like this. Listen. Even though we're here with a duty to the Defense Force, I hope you can trust me and Obel Squad. We're not cold-hearted. We're not here to take advantage of you. If I had known this would drag you all into danger, I would have done everything in my power to talk you out of entering the Hollow.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault, Colonel. We didn't expect the situation in the Hollow to be so complicated.
most important thing is.
But right now, the most important thing is that our friend Yuzuha is still in there. We've got to get her out. And Ferox is about to erase all the evidence inside that hollow.
Right. We can't let that happen. If you don't take him out quickly, he'll become a real and terrible threat to your safety. Not to mention destroy many more lives. I'll talk with Magus about our game plan. In the meantime, why don't you check on your teammates? After that, we can map out the rescue plan together.
I was wondering why the miasma in the hollow wasn't decreasing at all after all this time. Turns out that overseer is still alive. That scared me too. Those guys had poor stomachs backing, but suddenly turned against them. Something fishy is definitely going on here. When I called Shifu just now, she didn't sound surprised at all. She even said no matter something felt off back then. About the miasmic fiend. Yeah, right after I mentioned running into a powerful monster, Shifu immediately asked if it had the appearance of a woman. I always thought the miasmic fiend looked familiar. Looks like my hunch was right. Shifu suspects that the monster is so powerful that the previous small-scale data pile failure was probably caused by its emergence. I see. Did Shifu say anything else? Shifu said her airship will arrive at Wi-Fi Peninsula soon, and now we should focus on the rescue mission. Senior Shia and the Fufu were worried sick when they heard about your situation. But Shifu said by the time they made it back here, everything would have been decided already. So she made them stay put. Time's running short, but Ferox still hasn't finished setting up the explosive. We've got a chance. Belle, I got the good news. The temporary HDD system setup is complete, so we can now connect to the hollow from Salem Bay. Thank goodness. Anyway, don't worry about things here. Go check on Maruto and Alice. By the way, Trigger and Soldier 11 are both here today. Why don't you take this chance to go say hi? And how about I end stream? Actually, let me do... Let me do dailies. Okay, we're not that far actually. I'll probably stream tomorrow to try to finish up the story. Aside from that, I gotta go.